definitely ego lifting here. Bringing way too many muscles into this. There's a change it all. Perfect shot right up the ass. I don't know what I'm doing. Hello everyone. I'm very excited for today's video because we're going to be reacting to my old workout videos. Old workout videos as in like 2-3 years ago. I'm going to be reacting to them and critiquing them. So giving myself some corrections on what I would do differently. Alright, first video looks like I'm doing some RDLs. Let's check my form. Okay. Honestly, not horrible. I would like to see... Actually, no, I am controlling the eccentric pretty good. I'm going lower than I normally would now. I'm going a little bit past the middle of my shin, which I pretty much just stop my RDLs when I have set my hips back as far as they can go. Looks like I'm going a little bit past that, but that's nothing detrimental. The one thing I do notice that I'm doing, I'm definitely bending my knees before I need to. Looks like I'm cueing myself here to bend my legs, and I'm sure you guys have seen a lot. People do RDLs and it kind of looks like they're almost just squatting. I'm doing that ever so slightly. Not horrible form though. I actually don't have too many big corrections here. I would say I should focus a little bit more on setting my hips back. I think that will get rid of the bending the knees when I don't need to, because it doesn't look like I'm really setting my hips back. Obviously my hips are going back, but it doesn't look like I'm doing it with the intention of setting my hips back. That's my one critique. I would just say if we fix one thing here, which is setting the hips back, gosh, how many times I say that, everything else will fall into place, I think. So yeah, honestly not horrible. Okay, next video. Okay, some lateral raises. Okay, I really want to see myself control the eccentric a lot more. I'm kind of just letting the weight fall and focusing a little bit more on getting the weight up. And honestly, I'm using a lot of momentum to get the weight up. So with little Jalen here, I would direct her to maybe take a seat while she's doing these. That will help her use a little bit less momentum while she's doing these. Also, it looks like the angle's a bit hard to tell. It does look like I'm swinging the weights above my shoulders a little bit, but that might just be the angle. It's okay to use a little bit momentum up, but if I'm not going to control the eccentric, then I don't know. Jalen, let's go a little bit slower and use a little bit less momentum. Other than that, solid exercise. Arm path is fine. Let's go to the next one. Looks like we got some incline chest press action. Oh, looks okay. I'm going with a narrow grip here. This is using a lot of my triceps, which I don't think is what I was trying to target. I'm pretty sure I'm trying to target my chest here. I would just, instead of this, I would just, and again, the whole going slower on the eccentric, I'd love to see that. Also, this is a very common mistake I see a lot of people make. It's bouncing at the bottom of this press. So let's slow it down once again. I think this is going to be a theme, and if I'm targeting the chest here, let's just bring my elbows out a little bit more. I just want to see a slow, really feel that stretch at the bottom and then press up. I don't want to see this bouncing. I'm also just not controlling where the weight is going at all. I would say by far this is the worst one we've seen. Let's hope it doesn't get worse. Alright, this is from the same day as the RDLs. Looks like I'm doing some goblet squats here. I used to love goblet squats. These aren't horrible, other than the fact that I would appreciate if I went down a little bit lower. Just looks like I'm stopping before I even get any kind of stretch on my quads, so kind of counterintuitive. I do like that I'm elevating my feet here. Yeah, I honestly don't do goblet squats anymore just because it got hard to hold the amount of weight that I eventually needed to hold. So I usually just go over to a Smith machine and load that and elevate my legs and do goblet squats there. Critique wise, it's not horrible. I'm not even going anywhere near the depth that I should be going. I'm stopping very shy. Most lengthened position of hitting quads is going to be the the bottom part, so I'm skipping out on the best part of this exercise. Next, I already know my tricep extensions. My egotistical tricep extensions. Okay, here we go. Oh no, the hair. Oh man, okay. So many corrections here. Number one, I know for a fact I was using way more weight than I should have. Definitely ego lifting here. Next, Jalen, let's put the hair on a bun. We don't know if it's gonna get caught. Man, my hair was so long, I kind of miss that. See, I miss my long hair, but then I also miss when I cut my hair in a bob. I can't win here. I cannot win. Okay, so many things here. If I just kept a lighter weight and kept my elbows in the general same spot, things would be okay here. But as you can see, I'm yanking the weight down. I am yanking the weight down, doing everything I can to pull down this extremely way too heavy weight for me. I can tell I'm trying to control the eccentric, but the weight is too heavy for me. All right, Jalen, let's lower the weight a little bit, keep our elbows a little bit more to our sides, and just extend. Just extend. We're not yanking. We're bringing the lats into this. We're bringing way too many muscles into this. Just trying to hit the tricep. Yeah, I did tricep extensions like this for far too long, until eventually a very nice man came up to me in the gym and corrected me. He was like, how about we drop the weight a little bit? And I was like, you're probably right. So sometimes people have your best interests in mind, because ever since that guy came up to me and corrected my form, my triceps have grown a lot more. So, next! Oh, I know what these are, okay. These are drag curls. I actually don't perform these anymore because I enjoy bicep exercises where my biceps are extended behind me, and preacher curls I do like. These, my boyfriend actually taught me. Form-wise, honestly, I'm performing them well. I don't really have any critiques form-wise. I could control the eccentric a little bit more, but that's just being picky. I like this exercise, and I would actually recommend it to people that not necessarily struggle, but I used to use a lot of momentum to do my bicep curls, and it wasn't even on purpose. Like, I feel like I was subconsciously doing it. So drag curls, when your elbows go behind you and you're curling the weight, it kind of doesn't let you cheat because you're bent over, can't really use much momentum unless you're yanking your chest up, in which it would be hard anyway because your elbows are behind you. It's hard to yank weight like this. You can yank weight like that. God, it looks so stupid. But yeah, no, honestly, no corrections here. Yeah, I just haven't done them in a while, but I used to religiously do them. I did them every single full day. Not bad, Jalen, not bad. Okay, I came across this video, I would say like a month ago. I don't know what I'm doing. There's a multitude of confusing things going on here. First of all, I'm not fully understanding why my back foot is on a plate. I understand I was trying to elevate my back foot, but I don't know if I'm trying to hit my quads here or if I'm trying to hit my glutes. Here's the thing. I may have been trying to do a lunge, but I also may have been trying to do a Bulgarian split squat. And if I was trying to do a Bulgarian split squat, my back leg should be much more elevated than this. I would get a higher platform to put my back foot on. And if I'm trying to target my quads in that sense, then yes, I would feel it because I'm going pretty much straight up and down. I'm not leaning forward trying to target my glutes. So it does look like I'm trying to target my quads here. I would get a much bigger stretch on my back quad if my back foot was elevated a lot more. The one little tiny 25 plate is not doing much. It's not doing much. What I would do here, change it all. Change it all. Okay, moving on. Alright guys, we're at the final stretch. We only have 2 more to react to here. I would love to do more in the future. Let's see here. Alright, perfect shot. Right up the ass. Oh, we're doing calf raises. If you're working out at home, great. If this is your first time hitting calves, great. I know for a fact though that I was doing this very often. And it's not bad. It is going to work your calves, but I would like to see me holding some weight. And the one problem I have with setting it up like this is that holding the weight, eventually your calves are a lot stronger than you think. I would just go over to one of the leg presses. If the leg presses were taken, then I understand. I would just go over to a leg press machine and do my calf raises there, because I don't have any weight here. My calves could be stretched a lot more at the bottom. I'm not letting myself go down as far as I can. And honestly, that is probably because I am wearing these shoes and I'm on the end of a rubber plate, and I'd probably slip if I went any deeper. The form isn't necessarily bad, it's just I'm not setting myself up for success here. Not much overload capabilities, and I can't really get a full stretch on my calves. But if we want a nice butt shot, this is it. So I've succeeded in one spot. Final exercise! This iconic lat pull down video. I think this is the first video I ever took of me doing lat pull downs. And honestly, probably one of the first videos I ever took in a gym, because I was too nervous to film in a gym. I used to film myself literally since middle school, working out in my home gym. When I was 18, I got a membership for the first time, and I was terrified to record. Okay, let's get to the critiquing. Okay, oh god, okay. Like we've said before, let's slow it down a little bit. Just slow it down a little bit. Also, what I don't love is that my shoulders are up here the whole time. I'm pulling. Yeah, I'm not getting a full stretch at the top there. I'm stopping just shy of it. I'm not allowing my lats to extend, which is a very important part of this exercise. Luckily here, one thing that's good, I'm not leaning back a crazy amount, which is something I used to do a lot. I literally would pull. Oh! I literally would pull and lean so far back using all the momentum to get the weight down. A lot like my tricep extensions. What I would tell newbie Jalen, pull the weight down and let it slowly go up, control it up, and allow for the weight to extend my lats, and then pull back down. Another correction I would have is to lock my shoulders into place. That's one thing that I feel like a lot of people tend to not do when they do lat pull downs, and that took me a while to understand. If you look closely, my biceps are poking when I'm doing this, and that is because I'm using a lot of my arms to get the weight down here, because I'm not allowing my lats to do any of the work. I'm using a lot of arms because I'm staying right here. If I'm staying right here, my lats can't do anything. So, corrections for Jalen. Allow the extension. Lock your shoulders into place. I want to see, instead of your shoulders up here, lock them into place. You can let them come up here, and when you're pulling back down, lock them into place again, so you actually feel it in your lats. I didn't know how to engage my lats in here, and it is very visible. That is that. I really have been wanting to react to my old workout videos, and if you guys want to see more of them, please let me know. And if you want me to critique your videos, send them over. I would like to say my form is hopefully better now. But yeah, if you want to see another reaction to my old videos, I would definitely love to react to more. So comment down below if you want to see that, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that video and you don't miss all the upcoming videos that are coming up. Go watch this other video that's up on the screen somewhere.